Welcome back. It is Labor Day weekend and I am home from college for this weekend. Most of my roommates and friends went home this weekend, so I decided I would, and I'm going to try and knock out some videos this weekend just because it's kind of difficult coming up with video ideas at college. So speaking of, if you guys have any video suggestions, leave a comment and I'll definitely try and get those done. But I've had 2 full weeks of classes so far and I've been up at school for about 2.5 weeks now. I'm actually loving it a lot more than I thought I would. But it's very different up there, so coming home is nice. It's very relaxing, not having to walk 20 minutes to the dining hall for food, getting to lay in a full-size bed. It's great. But today's video, I will be learning how to run and operate the excavator. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while now, so you're going to get to see all my bumps and struggles and my accomplishments in this today, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, I'm out with my dad now. He is running the excavator, as you can tell. But another thing I forgot to mention earlier, so like I said, this is like my first weekend home, and if you haven't checked out my video of me packing and getting ready to move into college, check that out. But if you did watch that already, you know that I said I bought basically like double of everything I use at home so that when I come home I don't have to bring all this stuff. Well, I followed by that and I only brought my backpack to do some homework. Hopefully I'll do some homework. But we went to a birthday party earlier today. I had no shorts, no jeans, no shoes, no makeup, nothing that I would need. So I didn't think about that stuff. So I'm gonna have to start thinking about my plans for the weekend before I come home and have nothing to wear or anything. But I think he's ready for me, so let's get to it.
All right, so Eva, I'm going to show you the basic controls of the excavator, and you're not going to move it, you're not going to track anywhere, but you're going to learn how to work the boom, the stick, the bucket, you know, the rake, all that stuff. Okay. All right. So first thing you want to do, go ahead and start it up. The key's over there on the right. Now, we're not going to put this down yet. Everything's dead. Nothing's going to work until you put this down. Okay. All right. Now that control on that side right there, you can move it a little bit. If you're to pull that back towards you, that will be the boom. Okay. This is the boom right here, the curved part. Okay. Yep. If you push that forward, that will put the boom down. All right. All right. Now that same control, if you move it that direction, what that'll do, it'll move your bucket out, which you have the rake on it now. It'll make the rake go out. If you pull it in this way, the rake will come in. All right. Now this control on this side right here, this will be down. You push that forward, that will be your stick. That's the stick, the part out in the end. Okay. You push it forward, the stick will go forward. Think of it that way. Pull it back, the stick will come back. Now, if you move it towards me, it'll swing this direction. Okay. And if you push it that way, it'll swing that direction. Okay. Now, the other thing is the hydraulic thumb. And what you got to do, once this is down right here, you'll push this button right here and you'll see a couple yellow lights. Okay. That toggle switch right there, if you push this way, it closes the thumb. That way, it opens the thumb.
Okay.
So how about we just go through a couple functions. I'll step back a little bit and I'll tell you what to do, and then it'll take a couple times.
Okay.
This isn't like driving the Jeep, Eva. So go ahead and put that down.
With this thing?
Yep, all the way. Now everything is active. If you touch anything, it's gonna move.
All right.
So the boom, which one's the boom? Move the boom up. That's pull it back. Very good. Boom down. You got a good memory. Bucket out. That's right. Bucket in. You're doing good so far. Now, stick out. Stick in. Swing left. That's it. Swing right. That's it. Close the thumb. Ah, yeah, you gotta hit the button. All right, now one more quick test.
Okay.
I'm gonna go kind of random because I kind of went on each control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's go stick in. Yep, stick out. Go bucket in. Bucket out. Swing left. Swing right. You got it. Now the thing is, you'll learn it's going to be frustrating because you have to think about your every move. You know what I mean? But once you get to the point where you don't have to think about what you're doing, it'll just be like an extension of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what I'm going to do, Eva, I'm going to go take that log over to the wood yard. Are you okay by yourself for a bit?
I think so.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks. All right, guys, so I learned how to operate it. Hopefully I don't forget because now my dad is gone. So I'm gonna hop in and see what I can do with these logs. So let's see. Okay, you can't really see from here. I just moved this one from there to there. So I'm gonna back up the camera a little more and just show you me practicing some. So let's try again. Also, just a disclaimer, I am going to be wearing my seatbelt now that I'm actually operating it. I'm not actually moving the machine, but just for safety, I will be wearing my seatbelt. As you can tell, I've just been playing around some. So for this log right there, my dad said it would be hard for me, and something I wouldn't be able to do my first time driving this would be staying them up and stacking each other. So I was trying to get it to stand up, but I just ended up digging like the claw into the ground. So I've only been driving it for about 5 minutes. We'll see if I get there, but this is a breeze. I can do this all the time, just like picking up and moving logs. I was expecting it to be a lot scarier and harder, but now I'm out in the woods by myself doing this all alone. So it's going pretty well, I think. Okay, I didn't mean to drop the log from that height, but now it's like stuck in the ground. I am kind of tearing up the ground out here, trying to scoop things up, but I was trying to set it down so it'd stand up, and I opened up the thumb button, or is that what it's called, the thumb part, and it dropped. So now that's technically standing up though, look at it. So we're gonna try and play around a little more. I'm definitely able to pick up the logs and move them, but my dad may be right that standing them up, well, that's standing up, so I'm gonna say I got to stand up today. But standing them up the way my dad planned for me to, that might be another project for another day. Guys, I think I'm about to go on a bit of a ramble, so stay with me. But first of all, the excavator is off. Pretty sure that's clear, but just wanted to say that because I am sitting on it. Second of all, I don't know if it's because of being at college and I'm constantly meeting people, talking to my roommates, going to class. Like, I've been talking more than ever, and I'm a big talker, but filming this has been impossible for me. I've taken so many takes, and usually when I'm filming a video, it's like one hit and it's perfect. Like, I've always been really good at it, and like even my parents say that when watching me film, they're like, how are you so good at this? But this weekend I'm really struggling. So I do think today was very successful in learning how to operate the excavator. Keep in mind, before today I've never operated this, so my dad did a great job teaching me very quickly. He just showed me a few things and left me in the woods alone. So clearly I'm a quick learner, and clearly my dad has a lot of trust in me because he just left me. And I think that's because he learned when teaching me how to drive that I don't do well under pressure, so I think he'd rather not watch than stand and watch me operate this. So he left me, and it actually went really well. I think so. I haven't watched the video back, so it might look pretty rough watching it back. But when I was in there, I felt pretty confident. I was a lot more comfortable than I thought, and I've always wanted to operate this, but anytime I get the opportunity to, I'm very hesitant about it. Like, it's a big machine. Before today, I really didn't know how any of it worked, so I feel a lot more comfortable and confident, and I was able to operate the boom, the bucket, the stick, and the thumb. I'm pretty sure those are all the names for that. I could have just made some of those up, and with operating those, I was able to pick up and move logs all around. I was not able to stack and stand them like my dad said I wouldn't be able to the first day, but hopefully in a future video, I will be working on a project with my dad and operating this, and I will accomplish that hopefully soon. Another thing I wanted to add in, not much of this was on video, but my dad did mention keeping this up whenever I'm getting out and after I turn it off. He said that's a very important safety factor. He said a lot of people get hurt whenever they keep it down and get out. And another thing with all my videos, I know a lot of people leave safety comments. My bench video, I appreciate the safety comments because that was 100% all on my own. But anytime I do anything, whether it's for a video or just going out with friends, going hiking, anything, my dad preaches safety to me. And I'm also a very cautious person, so I'm not really doing things that could put my life at danger, but he does bring to light things I don't really think of, like when driving in bad weather or something. My dad always preaches safety to me and makes sure I'm comfortable doing something before he lets me do it. So before I even leave the house, like today, before I even stepped out of the door, he made sure I knew like I had to be careful with this. And I just wanted to cover that just because I know a lot of comments often are safety points, and I really do appreciate those because sometimes those things I do look over, but I don't always like record those conversations with my dad about safety for things like this, but I do pay a lot of attention to safety and I appreciate all your concerns. So I think today was very successful. I also want to say thank you guys so much for the love and support and all the kind comments. It really means so much to me on all my videos. And when I'm away at college, I do love keeping up with you guys because it makes me feel at home, even though I am close. But as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you do have any video suggestions for when I come home on the weekends or when I am at school, I would love to hear it. I definitely want to keep up with my videos. I'm super busy at college, so it is hard keeping up with the videos between classes and an insane amount of homework. But I do want to keep up with videos, and if you have any video suggestions for at college or home, definitely let me know and I'll try to get those done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you thought I was as successful as I thought I was. So leave a comment, subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you next time.